Good morning. I am Satnam. I am Darcy Rose. I also go by my spiritual name, Ravi Harpreet Kaur. And I am so excited to join Tina's Inner Circle community. Thank you, Tina. I first was introduced to A Course in Miracles 5 years ago by my dearest soul sister, Dawn. And I have been on and off in my practice. I have the book. I haven't picked the book up in a while, but last fall I had I don't know exactly what I searched, but I found Tina, and I was so excited to find her channeled messages with Jesus, and very religiously daily every single day from sometime in September all the way through the end of the year. I practiced the last days of A Course in Miracles with your guidance, and I absolutely loved it. I would have joined your community earlier, but I was in the midst of a Kundalini Yoga teacher training and had already been spending lots of money that I didn't have on my spiritual growth and training, and I felt like I just didn't have the capacity to join the circle at that time. But the 40 days and 40 nights practice has absolutely inspired me to join your community and to be part of this inner circle. And this morning, as soon as I was feeling inspired to join, earlier during my meditation practice, I had met, the last couple of days I've met up with two other soul sister friends of mine. I'm in my daughter's bedroom right now. My kids are away at their dad's, and I just finished teaching an imagination yoga class, jungle themed, for my daughter's second grade class. And so while my kids are away, I always make sure to have as much soul sister time as I can. And so I met up with two different soul sisters this week, and definitely shared about the 40 days and 40 nights with both of them, and how meaningful it's been. And this morning, as I was doing my practice, I just really felt called to share a short meditation that is called Ego Eradicator. If you haven't tried it, it obviously is in complete alignment with Jesus's message of that, especially from this morning's, I guess it was the 24th morning, is the day on October 1st here that I'm recording this. And so the Ego Eradicator, it's a simple but very powerful practice, and I have been, today marks 123 days of practicing it, but what's more than that, so in Kundalini Yoga, practicing something for 120 days, any meditation or practice, is what makes it not just a habit. It doesn't break the habit, but makes the habit part of you. And I also, at the beginning, right before all of the pandemic times shifted, I started a Christ consciousness meditation as a daily practice that I have committed to doing for 1,000 days. And today is 208 days of me practicing that meditation. And then I've added a couple of other ones to it. And so I start my daily practice with this Ego Eradicator. And I feel like it's just a super wonderful practice to be able to shift your energy. And so after having done the 120 days, I've definitely decided that I'm committed to doing the full 1,000 days of this. And now I am committed to adding on A Course in Miracles as one of my spiritual practices. So without further ado, I'd like to give a gift to Tina and our community to share this Ego Eradicator meditation. And so you might be able to see my daughter's sign says yoga time here in the back that she made. And so we'll begin in easy pose and just circling your shoulders, grounding into your spine, lifting up like there's an invisible thread that is suspending your spine into the heavens. And if you aren't familiar with Kundalini Yoga, we begin all practices with the Adi Mantra, or the seed mantra, which is bowing to the infinite teacher within you and all around you. The guru means any person or experience, lesson that brings you from darkness into light. So obviously that's what this community is seeking. So you can either just say the Adi mantra, or it is more powerful to chant it the way that I like to consider. And with my imagination yoga classes, for the kids, I always talk about how it's important to warm up our hands here like they are a glowing candle of kindness. And then you bring your hands into your heart center. We practice our big 3 full yoga breaths as well. But we'll begin by tuning in with the Adi mantra. And so with the Adi mantra, and then the next mantra is the Mangalacharan, and it is a protection mantra that I'll say afterwards. If you don't know either of them, the way that I like to think of it is that it's like you are listening to the radio and tuning in to my voice, and as you learn it, you will just instinctively want to start to try part of the lyrics. And so even if you get the lyrics wrong or you're off key, it doesn't matter. You'll learn it over time. And just even this simple practice of tuning in each day can be a powerful practice to shift your day and your energy. So again, the Adi mantra is Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. And we'll say it 3 times. And then we'll hold our breath and suspend it, pulling up on your pelvic floor and just really consolidating your spinal energy where your kundalini flows and elongating your spine. And then we'll exhale, keeping your spine elongated. And then if you know the Mangalacharan, you can do it with me. If not, you can just listen along. And as you listen, you can plant pillars of light to surround you. And so you'll imagine in your mind's eye a white pillar of light going to the right of you being placed, to the back of you, to the left with each part of the mantra, and then in front of you. And we'll say that 3 times, chant it, and then when we're done, we'll inhale and suspend our breath, and then just imagine that you're a full pillar of light, that your spine is the pillar of light. So without further ado, let's take a couple. Well, you know what? Let's do our 3 big full yoga breaths. And so what I like to say with my my kids is that we are just learning how to breathe here, because this isn't something that most adults were taught, and as children in this era. And so we'll breathe in and imagine that you are breathing in all the kindness and love and light that you want to share all around yourself. And so the first one is for yourself. We'll breathe in, stretching up, 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 suspending your breath, and then exhaling all that kindness out around you. Fingers to your mat, grounding your energy. You can close your eyes and tune into yourself as we do 2 more full yoga breaths. And the second one is one that you're sending this kindness out to all of your family and friends and the people that you know in your life. So we'll breathe in all of that kindness, stretching up, 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 up. And then exhale your fingers down to the mat. And then our last big full yoga breath will be breathing in and exhaling all of that love and kindness all around us in our community and the entire planet. So breathing in, stretching up, 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 and then exhaling. Okay, beautiful. So now let's do our Adi mantra. So we go. We'll breathe in and out, and then inhaling to begin. Om Namo Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Angaranama, Unjugangaranama, Satkaranama, Siddhingurudevanama. Angaranama, Unjugangaranama, Satkaranama, Siddhingurudevanama. Angaranama, Unjugangaranama, Satkaranama, Siddhingurudevanama. Inhale, suspending that white light within you, being your own light. Whenever you're ready, you can gently exhale. Okay, beautiful yoga friends, and now we will begin our practice of Ego Eradicator. So for Ego Eradicator, you'll take both of your hands and bring your fingers in. In the beginning, this might feel a little uncomfortable for your fingers because they won't be used to kind of being in that tight position, and so it's okay to kind of just bring them down into more of a fist, but over time, it's good to stretch out and to just get into this full mudra. And with the mudra, you want your thumbs to be pointing to each other, and you can imagine as though you are plugging into the energy of the universe. And so with it, you'll have this very specific angle. I like to think about it as though if our guides from other planets were looking down on us, that we would all look like peace symbols. And that is the exact precise angle that is important for us to eradicate our egos. So with this posture, you can set your arms down for a moment, and if you haven't ever tried breath of fire, this is a really key breath for shifting your Kundalini energy. And so with it, you'll do an equal inhale, equal exhale. And it's really intended that it's, over time, it will become easy. It maybe won't feel completely natural to begin with. It is a breath that we often will go to during like the end of climax during sex. And so, whether you've intentionally tried it consciously or not, you've probably done breath of fire, where it's equal inhale, equal exhale. And so you can begin by panting. And you can focus on each exhale. If you just focus on pumping your navel, then automatically you will inhale. So, and in the beginning, if you want to practice, aside from doing this practice, you can just do breath of fire for a minute. Focusing with your hands on your belly can be a good way to begin to learn the breath and have it become very natural for you. And so, and then as you get used to it, you can shift to your nose, equal inhale, equal exhale. And obviously, the deeper your yogic breath, the deeper your meditation will become, but just do what feels natural to you. And so again, with your arms out in this position, your spine is elongated. You are slightly pulling up on your pelvic floor and bringing your navel into your spine, particularly with each of those exhales, that you're consolidating your energy. And then lastly, your neck should be in what's called chin lock, where it kind of looks like you have a bit of a double chin. And so it's as though your neck is against a wall. And so it's resting. It's not tucked down, but it's just tucked slightly in and back. And what this does is it helps to bring the coiling and unlocking Kundalini energy up through your throat chakra and then up to your upper chakras. So it's very much a key to practicing any meditation can become a Kundalini meditation. And so let's begin. I have a timer here on my phone for the 3 minutes. And I like to use Insight Timer for my meditation timing because I can do lots of different sets on it. And then I use Sadhana Tracker to track my days of meditations and which ones I'm practicing. So I don't know how much you'll be able to hear it, but there'll be like a slight ocean wave noise sound that will come out of my phone here. Hopefully it won't be too irritating, but mostly you should be able to hear my breath and more importantly, your breath. So without any more drum roll here, let's begin our Ego Eradicator. Bringing your arms up, opening your heart, and beginning your breath of fire. And you can also use the mantra of Satnam, Satnam, Satnam with each breath. And that means truth is my name and identity. And as it gets harder to hold your arms up deep in your breath, it will help this meditation to finish strong. You're stronger than you know. And inhale, lift your arms as you let your thumbs magnetically come together, thumb tips touching, outstretching your fingertips, pull the mole bund, your root lock, your pelvic floor, and feel the white light and energy flowing up through your fingertips. Suspend your breath, and when you need to, you can exhale. Keeping your arms stretch up even further, and inhale. Suspending up, 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 keeping that neck lock. Navel pulled in, then exhale. Then one last time, you can do it. And then exhale, taking your arms all the way out, sweeping your aura, feeling your magnetic field down to the earth, thanking Mother Gaia. Beautiful. So now to end our practice, usually with a full Kriya, I sing the Long Time Sunshine song, but today we'll just end with 3 Satnams, which Satnam means, Sat means truth, and name means, or Nam means name or identity. So we are bowing to our own truth and our own identity and recognizing the truth and identity. I recognize that in you. And so, and just like our 3 big full yoga breaths, we'll have the first Satnam be for ourselves, the second one for our friends and family, and then the third to span the whole planet and out into the cosmos. So breathing in. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Bringing your hands to your third eye and bowing to the earth, thanking yourself for playing along and practicing this meditation today. I wish you all the best, and I look forward to meeting everyone in our community. So, Satnam. And thank you so much, Tina, for creating this community and this opportunity. I know that now is indeed the divine timing for me to join you all, and I am excited to shift all of us into our own Christ consciousness, our collective consciousness. Peace. Satnam.